Today we're going to take a look at the video on Lego is Weird from the YouTube channel SpitBrix. I covered Mixels on my channel before, so I thought this would be a good video to take a look at. I'm also working on a Mixel project, but I have no idea when it's going to be out. Grab some snacks, hit the like button, and let's get started.
In March 2014, LEGO launched one of the company's most unique lines. Mixels were small sets ranging from 40 to 80 pieces within a colorful polybag and sold for a very affordable price of $5 each.
Now they're like 30 bucks per pack.
Unlike a lot of other polybags though, these weren't part of a larger theme. Instead, these creative and funny characters were the theme. You see, LEGO Mixels was based on a loose storyline that was accompanied by an animated series on Cartoon Network. These short animations were lighthearted and released alongside the various waves of Mixel characters. From silly stories to conflicts with the mischievous Nixels, these animations were certainly a lot of fun. Unlike other LEGO series though, the Mixels cartoon was traditionally animated as opposed to CGI and actually featured a surprisingly stacked cast of voice actors, including Billy West, who has voiced Bugs Bunny, and Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob.
I didn't know that Billy West was a VA, but Tom Kenny isn't really surprising since he's everywhere.
The idea was simple. Mixels were small, curious creatures that could combine with other Mixels a limitless number of ways by mixing, maxing, or merping using a qubit. A mix is when two Mixels combine in a useful way, a max is when all three members from a single tribe mix together, and a merp is when two or more Mixels combine in a random, seemingly useless way.
Alright, so far this is accurate, but I'm going to edit in some examples of the combinations for people who want better visuals. The first combination is mix. Now let's look at the max combination. Finally, merp. Okay, now let's get back to the video.
Tying into the LEGO sets that were released, fans could combine their favorite Mixel characters in creative ways. Now, the idea of tribes was vital for the Mixel storyline. Each tribe was centered on a single concept, element, or skill, and generally contained 3 Mixels. A standard wave of sets for this theme included 3 distinctive tribes for a total of 9 Mixel characters released in each LEGO wave.
The Ninjas is the best tribe. Comment your favorite tribe down below.
On top of receiving a fun, creative character though, one of the things that made Mixels so unique was that each wave introduced several exclusive pieces or unique color elements that still can't be found in any other LEGO set. Each bag came with unique and colorful pieces such as various eyes, wings, and teeth, along with tribe-specific pieces such as flames, green goop, and even a one-of-a-kind Mixie's drum piece for the music tribe. I still find myself using so many of these pieces in my own builds, and I'll always have a real soft spot for these wacky little creatures. The first wave in early 2014 kept it pretty simple with the themes, but as you'll see, they would get a lot more advanced in subsequent waves.
That makes sense. I'm assuming the first wave was more of an experimental wave to see how people would respond to it, and once they got a positive reception, they were way more comfortable with doing a lot more to the set.
We got the Infernite tribe based on fire, the Cragster tribe with their stony look who lived underground, and the electricity-themed Electroids tribe. Most significantly though, one set from each of the tribes would always come with something else in the package. A few black pieces and a small evil-looking face printed on a round tile. These are Nixels, and they're the servants of the evil King Nixel who opposes the colorful and happy Mixel tribes. Every wave released 3 Nixels, with 1 coming in each tribe, and no 2 were totally identical. For Series 1, the Nixel was included in Volk from the Infernites, Crater from the Cragsters, and Teslo from the Electroids. I just love the expressions that these Nixels had. However, my favorite piece from these initial sets has got to be Velectro's hair. In fact, the very first video that I actually ever posted on YouTube was a very scuffed review of Velectro in the corner of my room nearly 9 years ago when I was a very young kid.
He looks like he has french fries on his head.
My content has definitely evolved a lot since then, so consider subscribing to my channel to help me reach 1 million subscribers and we'll all celebrate together. Wave 2 of LEGO Mixels was released just a few months later on June 1st of the same year and included 3 more tribes. We got the Icy Frosticons, the Hungry Fang Gang, and the Rubber Flexor tribe. The light blue in the Frosticons is a great accent color, but the Flexors are easily my favorite. I love the bright orange of this tribe, and Craw just looks like a creature that I'd want as a pet. Or maybe he's secretly the cousin of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. On September 1st of the same year as the first series, we got Mixels Series 3, which would mark the final wave of 2014. This time, though, LEGO seemed ready to take things up a notch, and gave us the most unique looking creatures so far, as well as one brand new piece. Wave 3 had the Spikles, whose name is self-explanatory, the slimy Glorpcorp, which is one of my favorite tribe names, and the magical Whiztastics.
Glorpcorp is my second favorite tribe.
The Spikles may have the blandest colors of this wave, but I really like these designs. Scorpy is adorable, and Hoogie's hands and arms are just so poseable. The Whiztastics are nice, and getting a bunch of purple parts in one very cheap set is a bit rare, so these were definitely worth picking up. Many collectors just bought Mixels for the wide assortment of colorful bricks for their collections. But the real stars here were definitely the Glorpcorp, and we actually saw the inclusion of a new piece here. The snake blade with Technicolor, as it's officially called, was used in 2 characters in this wave, Glomp and Glurt, and was only ever released elsewhere in a single Ninjago Spinner booster pack. The third member of the tribe, Torts, also came with a rare piece. This translucent green starfish only ever appeared in one other set, a promotional Christmas tree polybag from the year prior. As we go through these sets, keep track of your favorites and comment your favorite Mixel character down below after the video. I'm curious to see which character is everyone's favorite. Anyway, 2015 would see the release of 9 more Mixel tribes across another 3 new series. The space-themed Orbitons, the fiery Infernite Cousins, and the spooky Glowkeys were all released in Series 4 at the beginning of the year. These series continued to push how far LEGO would take these designs and gave us even more unique parts and unforgettable character builds. The fan favorite Glowkeys each featured glow-in-the-dark elements like this set-exclusive minifigure head with a giant eyeball that came with Boogly.
That's so cool.
This tribe's leader, Glowbert, also is the only set ever to feature dragon wings in this dark earth blue color. Now, in June of this same year, LEGO put out the Clinkers, the Frosticon Cousins, and the Lixers tribes for Series 5. The Clinkers were themed around gears and machinery and did include some neat gold elements, but the Frosticon Cousins are once again just a bit of a continuation of earlier releases, but at least it gave us some more pieces. These light blue robot arms only ever came in the Krog set, and these 1x6 reversed bow bricks were produced specifically for Snoof.
What's the difference between the Cousins and the regular tribe? I'm assuming they were just made for more money.
Accompanying the Clinker and Frosticons was the slightly weird Lixer tribe, a tribe based all around giant tongues and licking things, which is quite odd, wacky, and a very unexpected topic. Bringing 2015 to a close was the release of Series 6 of Mixels. We got the construction-themed Weldos tribe, the Glorpcorp Cousins, and the food-obsessed Munchos tribe. The Weldos definitely captured the look of a construction site with their black and yellow theme and power tool-like appearance. As for new pieces, Forks came with a new gray banana piece that would show up again in 2 other sets down the road. Also, Cram came with one of these surprisingly rare yellow hard hats.
Seriously?
The Glorpcorp Cousins were yet another rehash of a fan-favorite older theme, but they're very notable because of Gurgle. Why? Well, on top of having a name that sounds like you're using mouthwash, this was the only Mixel set ever to include this very special tile. Yup, it's a cubit from the cartoon. I personally am very surprised that LEGO didn't include this piece in any other Mixel set, considering how much of a vital role it played in the cartoons. However, one of the fan favorites, the Munchos, really dominated this series with their fun food pieces. I mean, Waka Waka even had 2 mouths, and Snacks had large bulging cheeks, as if he was always chewing food. If you're lucky, you may find collectors selling some of these sets. You can check using YouTube's shopping feature in the description of this video. Now on to 2016. Although it would be the last full year of Mixels, LEGO stepped up their game yet again. No more repetitive cousin tribes. Instead, the final year would populate Mixopolis, which is the city of Mixels, with role-based tribes such as police, fire departments, and TV stations. Let's jump into Series 7. The MCPD tribe, which stood for the Mixopolis City Police Department, had a special character named Tickets. You see, Tickets also came with this very interesting round exclusive tile. If you'd never seen the cartoon on Cartoon Network, this was probably quite confusing and non-significant. But in fact, it's a cookie-roni, one of the famous snacks that Mixels enjoy eating. As possibly a fun poke at the stereotype of police eating donuts, these Mixopolis characters eat cookie-ronis. Also in Series 7, the medievals were all based on castles, and I like the names of these characters a lot. This tribe included Camelot, Mixodel, and Paladum.
The LEGO version of Camelot looks way better than the cartoon version. That version looks like a can.
Rounding out this series though, we got the Mixies, a band made up of Jamsy, Tapsy, and Trumpsy. Tapsy included a unique drum head I mentioned earlier, while Trumpsy included the only ever yellow dome piece that we've ever seen. Now, Series 8 came out in June of 2016 and gave us the Mixopolis City Fire Department, along with the Pirate and Medics tribes. Like the MCPD, the MCFD didn't feature much in the way of unique pieces, and its red color was a bit bland compared to earlier series, but this tribe did give the world of Mixels its much needed safety and protection from the fiery Infernite members. I can bet that they would frequently set the town on fire. Good thing a quad could simply fly overhead and douse the flames with water. Now, the pirate tribe was possibly one of the most thematic tribes. These three definitely stand out in the collection with their peg legs, eye patches, and pirate hats. Sharks is one of only 2 sets ever to feature one of these golden hooks, and Loot still is the only set ever to include these golden claws, and he has 8 of them. Also included in Series 8 was the Medics tribe, spelled with an X at the end like my channel name. These guys were a group of, well, medics. I do like the mint green that is included on Tooth, Scrubs, and Sergio, all 3 of the Medics tribe members. Now, the final series of Mixels came out in October of 2016 and included the final 3 tribes that we would ever get. The Trashos tribe included a street sweeper, trash compactor, and dumpster. Of these 3 sets, this green brush for sweeps is still an incredibly rare piece to this day. The Ninja tribe revisited the orange color scheme from the Series 2 Flexers, but put it on with a few martial arts inspired builds. I've got to give a special nod to Misto, who is described as the wise and masterful leader of the ninjas. He totally reminds me of Master Wu from Ninjago, definitely a wise sensei in the land of Mixels. But of course, every city needs a news source, so LEGO gave us the Newser tribe, which included these unique printed tiles showing that they're a TV crew. Incredibly, all 9 series of Mixels were extremely successful and popular among fans. LEGO typically designs most themes to last 3 years, so Mixels fully survived its planned lifetime. Honestly, as much as I miss buying these sets, I'm glad that LEGO didn't oversaturate the collection. As it stands, Mixels is one of the LEGO themes that will truly never be forgotten.
I really like the set, but these are super expensive now. LEGO should do a limited run of Mixels again. I think it's been long enough. I'm pretty sure people are nostalgic for it. Let me know your favorite tribe down below. Also, click this title card to watch my Missile Iceberg video if you haven't seen it already. Until next time, I'm Tsunami. Thanks for watching.